The Super Mario Galaxy movie is finally here, and there is so much to unpack with this movie. So here is a 90-minute spoiler-filled discussion with my friend Dan Parr. You can follow his channel. That'll be linked at the top of the description. But we get into everything regarding the Galaxy movie, including character relationships, Fox being in the movie, post-credit scenes, everything there is to talk about with Mario Galaxy. We get into it in this video. So if you are new here and you enjoy Nintendo discussions like this, I would appreciate you liking the video, subscribing, and comment down below. You can treat that comment section as a spoiler zone. So if you have anything on your mind regarding this movie, definitely drop all of that in the comments down below, and let's get into it. Okay, Dan, we saw the Mario Galaxy movie late last night, midnight launch. I did my spoiler-free review, but now we're going to do a very in-depth, scene-by-scene breakdown, spoiler discussion of the entire movie. So if you've not seen the movie yet, click off the video, come back to this after you go see it. But top-level thoughts, Dan, since we have not heard from you yet, what did you think of the Mario Galaxy movie?
I'm a very easy-to-please Mario fan. I see references, I understand things, I love it. I don't think, a lot of the reviews were like, it's not a very good movie, but the references are fun, and that's probably how I felt about the first movie. I feel that way the same, like, now.
Yeah. No, I thought it was a great time. Like, I just feel like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I had fun.
There's a lot of nuance to, like, enjoying a movie for kids versus, like, being more critical of it. But, like, if you're a Nintendo fan, if you're a Mario fan, I feel like there's so much fun here. I personally liked it a lot more than the first movie. How do you feel about that?
Oh, yeah. I think I think I liked it a lot more than the first movie, mostly because we didn't have to introduce every character and learn them again.
Yeah.
Like, we could just get into this is what they're up to. I did like how Peach's first line in the movie is basically something along the lines of, like, I hate my birthday or something like that. We don't need to, like, learn about she's the princess or whatever.
Yeah. Well, we have painstakingly listed out what I think is basically everything we could possibly talk about with this movie. we've recreated the entire movie in a text document. Yeah, very quick notes. That's like 4 pages long or whatever. So the movie opens up with Rosalina, and I guess we can kind of talk about her character as a whole in this movie. So she's kidnapped by Bowser Jr. We see all the baby Lumas. I love the baby Luma with the pacifier. Amazing cinema. That's awesome.
That's a good one.
How do you feel about Rosalina in this movie? Because I feel like if there's one thing that I think is truly worth criticizing, it is the lack of Rosalina. She's really not in it. You see her at the beginning, you see her at the end, and even at the end, she's out of commission for the most of it while they're sucking her power out for the doomsday weapon or whatever. How do you feel about Rosalina in this movie?
I think that Rosalina, they did what they could with her, because I feel like to make it a Mario Galaxy movie, they have to give Mario and the gang something to go for. Like, they need to rescue her. I feel like they wouldn't just add her to the team and get her involved in all the action, like, right away in her first appearance.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she kind of served like a similar role to Luigi in the first movie, where it's like she's the driving force. She's kind of trapped. She's what the characters are like after.
Yeah. And I think that's what I like more about this movie too, is like in the first movie, Luigi and Bowser don't really get much in that. Whereas in this, now they're elevated a lot more, as we'll get to. I assume with the next movie, it'll probably be pretty similar where, okay, Rosalina is part of the main crew, and then, spoiler alert, once again, Daisy is like the driving force, and then it kind of just keeps going that way. I guess that's kind of how the Sonic movies do it, honestly. Where, like, they introduce a character, and then it becomes like the driving plot thing there. Of course, we also saw Bowser. Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I would say I don't think that Fox being there took away from Rosalina. I've seen people say that, like,
no,
oh, they just made it the Star Fox movie instead of like the Mario Galaxy movie. But I don't even, honestly, like, we'll talk about it later. I don't think Fox was in the movie as much as people made it out to be.
Yeah,
he was definitely very important, but like in terms of screen time, I don't know if he was
right.
really
Like, people are saying like, oh, he's the Donkey Kong of this movie. I guess kind of. He's like he's the help they get later on. But I was almost, I guess, almost a little disappointed that there wasn't more of him, because people were like saying before release, like, "Hey, look, or Fox McCloud has taken up so much screen time in this movie. He's not in it that much, realistically. I don't know what like the actual screen time count is, but it's probably about equal to Rosalina, I would say, which I guess might sound preposterous for a Galaxy movie, but I don't know. I mean,
I think it might be less.
Yeah, I think it might be a little less.
She spent a lot of time just like trapped.
Yeah, she was kind of laying down for a lot of it. In this opening, we also see Bowser Jr. When they revealed Benny Safdie, Bowser Jr. voice, I did not like it at all. However, watching the movie, I thought it was great, and I actually think Bowser Jr. was one of the best parts of the movie. I think he was really good.
Yeah.
Seeing the Wonder Bowser slash Mario Sunshine paintbrush, like I thought that stuff was great, and also just like it's weird because like, dude, his whole thing is just like, oh, I want to be with my dad. I want to do this dream that we had when he was doing the puppet show for me, as we'll get to. Um, how did he do all that stuff? What? Wwhere's the wallet?
Well,
Who got?
he ran away from
Who
school.
gave bro the bag? Yeah, he ran away from prep school or whatever, boarding school.
I, I mean, I was also just kind of a little. I mean, maybe they answered it. I was a little confused about how he just suddenly like met up with Kamek and the army. Like, how did he know to go to them after Bowser was kidnapped, or they went to him at the end of the first movie where he's like Minnie?
Yeah, just one
And
line
even
of Kamek saying like, "Okay, we found you." I feel like
yeah, I mean,
introducing him and like getting him up to speed. And this, it just starts with him knowing everything and like, okay, I need to do this. Um, but
I guess it's fine. It happens off camera, but it would have been nice.
yeah, I guess I mean there's a lot in this movie that people are saying it's fast, and the movie is definitely fast paced. I would say it is faster paced
Yes.
than the first one, but not to a fault necessarily. I think there are more slow scenes than people are giving it credit for. Um, but yeah, Bowser Jr. and then especially when we'll get to it later when Mario or when Peach and Toad just kind of leave without saying anything. It's just like okay, they're gone. They don't explain anything. Um, but after that, we go to Mario and Luigi. We see them in Toast Arena doing some cool BMX stuff. And this is how we get the introduction of Yoshi. Yoshi in this movie, I guess this is
Comedic
another.
relief.
Yeah, this is another one where people I think are being like, oh, they didn't like introduce him enough, or like he didn't have enough screen time. But I thought it was fine. Like, how much more do you really need from a Yoshi introduction? We get a little backstory of him in Brooklyn, which I thought was a really fun montage. We see DK on the
I
girders,
enjoyed that
which is
montage very
fantastic.
much.
I'm glad that DK was in the movie. At least we like know, okay, he's doing stuff in Brooklyn now. Um, but yeah, I think Yoshi's implementation here and like introduction is pretty good. What about you?
He served that Illumination like comedic pet role because they weren't going to make him speak. Thankfully, I hope. Um, he can't really add much. Like you see when he's telling Mario and Yoshi like what he was up to, how he ended up in Toast Arena. They were just like, and then it cuts back to them like, I guess we'll never find out. It's just like they can't
It's
understand
just
him. They did
Yoshi,
what they
man.
could with
Like, yeah,
Yoshi.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I think maybe it's because it was the post credit scene for the first movie. People expected a lot more of Yoshi, but like, I'm
yeah.
honestly I'm happy that's not the case. I think it's better that Yoshi was just like, okay, we got him. He's part of the squad now. And even later on, you see like Toad is just like, okay, so he's part of the
I
squad
mean,
now.
he was definitely Yoshi.
Yeah,
See, Toad saying that is funny too because that's what Toad did in the first movie. He just tagged
yeah,
along with Peach and
he
Mario.
just joined in. Yeah, yeah,
But like Yoshi, Mario and Luigi were able to like piggyback off of him when they're running, or like he was grappling, carrying them. Like that's just what he does in the games. I feel like it's the best way they could have done Yoshi without totally like ruining the character,
yeah.
ruining the character of Yoshi. But
Yeah, the character assassination of Yoshi, a 2 hour essay on YouTube. Toast Arena Town, cool to see. It's this is another thing. People are like, oh, it's the Galaxy movie, but there's all this other stuff. I am totally fine with it being more than just Galaxy. I just feel like this is something people are really stuck on. And like that's fine if you wanted a more direct adaptation, but getting Odyssey stuff and also Sunshine stuff in here, like I don't know, I feel like it's a pretty good balance. And it is definitely more leaning towards Galaxy, as we'll get to with like the Red Star and everything.
yeah, I mean the good thing is the game's not going anywhere. We still have that story,
Yeah,
and
it's like
if it
it's
is,
the people that complain about game remakes. It's like, bro, just go play Final Fantasy VII. Don't worry about it.
it's like we have where's it going with this? We have the story already. They say it's the most cinematic Mario game, which I'd probably agree with. It's probably like
Yeah,
in terms of, and it never goes like too far, but it probably is the most narrative heavy Mario. And it's like it's still great. It still holds up. It just came out again on Switch, like exactly as it was, and
go
it's
play it.
fine. Like it's it hasn't aged poorly. I used to hate Galaxy, not hate it. I used to just not like it as much, but I really love it now.
Then we go back to
So
Rosalina. Rosalina being trapped. Her baby boy Luma escapes the yellow one to find Peach. And yeah, so the whole thing is they're trying to like suck up Rosalina's power to you just make a death beam, I guess.
it's a Death Star essentially.
Yeah, yeah. Bowser Jr. created the Death Star. You do see an EGAD mug here. I do like that.
Yeah,
Potentially a
I
tease.
thought I was ready for them to introduce him as like they
You
took
gotta
him
save
back to
it.
Earth. They
You
took
gotta
his
save it.
device.
You gotta save it for the Luigi's Mansion movie. I don't think we're getting that anymore. If you asked me like 2 months ago, I would have said yes, we're getting a Luigi's Mansion movie. I don't think so anymore because they're gonna take that time to make Star Fox instead.
Yeah,
as we will
and
talk about.
allegedly Donkey Kong too.
Yeah, I would say that's first, but I think that's next. I think Donkey Kong, I think they're gonna announce that in the next couple of months, honestly. That'd be like
Hmm.
2028.
That's been rumored for a while.
Yeah. Then we go to Peach's birthday party where you got to see your Chef Toad. I know you're happy about
I
that.
saw Chef
I
Toad.
missed it.
Love the
I
Super
didn't even
Nintendo world.
realize.
It was like off. Like I think he like hands Luigi a cupcake or something. Like he gives Luigi some food, and it's Chef Toad. So he's a red toad with white spots and a chef hat, obviously.
I don't know how I missed that.
But
I get
that's like
well,
Super Nintendo World debut, and now he's in the movie,
I
and he'll be
guess
in the game next.
I got
He was in one of the posters too for the movie.
I guess it's easy for me to miss when there's a million Toads on screen, to be honest. It's hard to differentiate
They all
them.
look the same to you.
Yeah, yeah. They're all the same. And then obviously Toad meets Yoshi as we mentioned, where he's like, so this guy's just joining the group now. He eats his little candy apple or
He's a
whatever.
hypocrite.
Yeah, he's a hypocrite.
I like. I really like. I'm not gonna lie. When he first started talking in this movie, I was like, "Oh right, Chris Pratt is Mario." Like the voice threw me off. I did enjoy when they were like nuzzling Yoshi, and they're like, "Oh, who can say no to this face?"
Yeah,
And they treat him like a little pet.
I will say. So I rewatched the first movie for the first time a couple days ago. I think the Chris Pratt voice actor hate is a little overblown. I think he's fine.
Yeah,
Like I think he's
yeah.
completely fine. And it's also like I remember when that movie came out, people were just like, "Oh, he didn't even do a voice. It's just what Chris Pratt sounds like." No, it's not. That's not what Chris Pratt sounds like at all.
No, he does kind of a New York thing.
Yeah, it's maybe it's not like it's not Charles Martinet, and that could be an issue for some people. But I think it's a little disrespectful. Put some respect on the Pratt. You know, there was that Bowser pinata also.
I got a little 8-bit Bowser sprite.
Yeah, we'll try to put out any like little small references or anything that we can see along the
They're
way.
kind of on the list. We wrote down some of them that stood out. But
Yeah, yeah. Then we get Peach on the roof, being all sad and alone, even though it's her birthday party. Mario
that was a nice scene.
Mario gives her the umbrella. I like some good like back and forth banter between them of like, oh, it's not your real birthday. This is just the day the Toads found you, so I guess you don't want a present. And she's like, give me the damn present. I like that. And then
That's got me realizing if it's the day the Toads found her. I mean, I guess they leave the next day. I was like, she finds Rosalina on the day she was left.
wait, that's kind of
But I guess it's
crazy.
a couple days. I guess it's a couple days later. I didn't think about that till like right now.
Yeah, I mean that surely the timing like Gateway Galaxy took them a little bit, and the
Hmm.
what's the
Oh, I
casino
didn't mean to
planet?
spoil what's coming.
What's the casino planet?
Casino is on Gateway Galaxy,
Oh,
but it's
that's
like
on
the
Gateway.
minus world.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Of course.
Remember they go down and under through the brick wall, which is a reference to how you get to the minus world.
Yeah. But at that point, we get the star showers, which are beautiful, really great animation. Luma finds
It's a really good
Peach.
looking movie.
Yeah, it is. I think actually, I was talking to Olivia about it. Like, even Mario, I think looks a lot. It looks more like Mario. Like, I don't know. Like, they did something with proportions. It just looks better overall. And then obviously with all the galaxy and star stuff, it just looks really pretty. But the Luma gets there. I love the scene of like the Luma getting like tucked in with the blankie, and Peach is giving her tea.
And they give him the tea.
Yeah. Really cute. And then the Luma asks Peach for help finding Rosalina, and then Peach just leaves with like no second thought.
Well, it like triggered something in Peach. Something. What was it when she was looking up at the stars that like Peach?
She got like a
was
little
kinda getting, like, that
flashback, yeah.
memory? Yeah, and it was her leaving, and then that's why she knew she had to help the Luma.
But that's another thing too that I like about this movie. That's one of the major Peach character moments or points of the first one is like she doesn't
Right.
know where she came from, and we get that in this. Kind
Yeah.
of. I mean, it's still just like, yeah, you were on a planet with Rosalina, I guess. But sure, it's enough backstory, I think, for her to be like her character arc to be complete with this. We do get the letter from Mario 64. Very happy
That was a
about
good
that.
little.
That as a Mario 64 truther, that made me very happy. Very on the nose though. Like that's not discreet at all. And then we
Yeah,
get
she calls him mustache.
yeah, mustache. They love calling him mustache in this movie. I guess they did it in the first one. Because even Fox calls him mustache.
Oh yeah,
We get
who's Fox?
who's Fox? We'll get there. Mario and Luigi kind of running the Mushroom Kingdom. This is a fun little montage, very gamey. This is a way for them to just shoehorn in a bunch of references like the frog suit or like just seeing a cheap. What
The
else
two
was
Hammer
there?
Brothers on the stacked blocks.
Yeah, exactly. I think this game did
The-
the game mechanic references better than the first one. I feel like it was
Mhm.
more tasteful, as we'll get to with like the Mario Maker stuff, which I really loved. What else was in the montage though?
I think that's when they kiss the toad goodnight. They do the
Oh
ice
yeah,
flower and he
dude,
freezes Luigi.
they
When they
they come
kiss
up
the
on him
toad,
and give him a little smooch. That was awesome.
that was in one of the trailers. So I need you when you're editing this video, I need you to put the clip of that. Just
Yeah, get
them kissing.
demonetized in 2 seconds.
Oh, it's in the trailer. You're
Now,
good.
for the record, in Dan's notes here, it says Mario and Luigi in charge montage game map kick ass. So you thought that was kick ass.
Well, I meant I didn't mean it was kick ass. I meant they were kicking ass. Like there's like a little,
Sure, sure,
but
sure.
it could be kick ass.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say no. I liked Game Map because it was like literally like the overworld from Super Mario Bros. You could say
it's
3 is
cute.
really any of the games. All the sound effects too. The movie used a lot of sound effects from the games, which I liked.
Yeah, I like that as well. Sometimes it can maybe be a little bit much. Like I think it was when they use the fire flowers when they're finding Yoshi. It's like okay,
There's so much.
there's so many little video game sound effects in this. I like that it's just like
I,
unapologetically like this is Mario. We're doing the Mario sound
yeah.
effects. Don't worry about it.
Interestingly enough, I was thinking about it in the movie. Like that was the first time they used the fire flower in the movie. They didn't. The fire flower never came up once in the first. Well, from Mario at least in the first movie.
Yeah. So what?
He
The first movie had Super Mushroom, Mini Mushroom, Cat Suit, and
Tanuki.
Tanuki at the end, right? Yeah, this movie has a
Yeah.
lot more power ups, right? I guess well
Yeah.
because Galaxy has so many. They had so many to go through in this.
And a lot of them like weren't even like galaxy power ups.
Yeah, Frog Suit and well, you got yeah. I
I,
mean, yeah. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but
I also like in that scene. We didn't talk about it before. It's something else I noticed when they're in like the pyramid or whatever, and they see like the buzzy beetles. Luigi starts shooting fireballs at it, and it's not doing anything. Like I like that
oh,
because it doesn't do
good.
anything. You can't kill them in
Yeah,
the game.
yeah. Good call. Good call. He's just losing his mind.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, we didn't really write down anything specific here. Luigi doesn't have like any one specific moment that was like really stand out to me, but overall, I feel like his presence in this movie was very good. I like he wasn't in the
Yep.
first movie, and I feel like he just got he had a presence in this. He was actually there the entire time, and I like that a lot because I think Charlie Day
Yeah.
Luigi is fantastic.
It's perfect casting.
After that, we get the first look trailer that we've seen a million times, I'm sure, of Bowser small in his little castle. Cute scene, doing the little painting, singing his little song, cutting the bonsai
Trimming the
bush,
bonsai bush.
trimming the bonsai bush. His little anger issues, but this is where we see like the start of his arc of actually starting to like Mario and Luigi, which I wasn't really expecting. And by the end of the movie, I was like, damn, he actually is kind of changing. I like that. Um,
Till he wasn't.
until he wasn't, but that he just wanted to be a good dad, man. But yeah, he is in there. He's talking to Mario and Luigi, and then that's when Junior shows up and attacks them. I thought out of all the action scenes, this one was just kind of like whatever. I don't know. It didn't really
Which
stand
is
out to me.
interesting because you'd think it would be like one of the best. But
Yeah,
even I was like kind of waiting for. I mean, I think it was just because we had already seen so much of
that's
this.
probably it.
As
Yeah,
somebody who's been watching the trailers,
yeah. We just like
and
already knew.
it's like I get it, and I love Bowser Jr. He's always been one of my favorite characters, and I think they did a really good job with him in the movie.
Is this where we
I was
see
just like,
him paint the
get on with it.
piranha plant? I think he paints one up
Um,
because
I think
this
he,
is the first time he uses the paintbrush. I think in the movie.
I think he paints the piranha plant. Yeah, right. Or does he paint it when he's kidnapping Rosalina? I forget.
Maybe I
Is it
don't know.
doesn't he like paint it when he? I think he paints it when he kidnaps Rosalina, and then it like spits on her, and that's like what holds her down or something like
Oh
that.
no, yeah, you're right. I don't know, man. It's been a long time since I saw the movie. I can't really remember.
No, because this was when Kamek shows up in Mega Leg, and
Mm.
Yoshi takes control, and like that's when.
Oh yeah, Yoshi puts Kamek in an egg and it puts the glasses on the egg. I like that.
Yeah, to kind of like maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Going into the movie, I was talking to my friend, and he's like, they're gonna have like one scene where it's like like almost like a Matrix style slowdown. They did that a lot in this movie.
Yeah, they did.
My friend was like, "There's gonna be one," and there was like 15 of them. I'm
they,
just like,
they
all right,
they did it so much.
it's for the kids.
But after the junior battle, the castle ends up being destroyed because of the UFO. Like, what the UFO like sucks it up a little bit and then it falls back down, right? Is that what happens?
Yeah, they're like bringing it up. I think they were just trying to take the castle because that's where Bowser was in. And
Right.
then when Mega Leg gets like sent up, it like destroys something in the UFO that causes it to power off. So then they start crashing.
Now
And
I didn't fully realize how they even got to Honey Hive. So I guess the UFO had carried it a certain distance, right? Is that what
yeah,
happened? Okay, I like
yeah,
that.
that's what I thought
I
happened.
somehow missed that because then yeah, they were on Honey Hive and I was like, oh, okay. Um,
Hmm.
Honey Hive was cool. but I guess that's a little bit ahead of myself. I do like. I mean, this is where we start seeing even more character development for Bowser, where he's like pleading with Mario, and Luigi's like, "Hey Mario, he's a good guy now. Maybe we should hear him out." And then he calls him like a what does he
It's like a
call
stupid
him?
plumber. It
Yeah,
was like a stupid, useless plumber or
yeah,
something.
yeah. So Mario stomps him. That makes him lose the mini mushroom, and he gets big again. And then he gives him
I
a
didn't
big
think
ol'
he was gonna do
smooch.
it.
He gives him a big ol' smooch, and then Bowser's like actually
A
just
kiss.
good. It's great. Then they go. We'll skip ahead here a little bit. Then they go and meet the Honey Queen, who's not in this movie very much, but I think in terms of like it's a Galaxy movie, that's good to have her in there for a little bit. Um, and
She's iconic enough. People know Honey Hive. She's that famous character from Mario Kart 7.
what was the circumstances to the point where they were gonna use Mario and Luigi for like slave labor, and then Bowser sacrifices himself? What was how? Why did she want to do that?
Oh, because they destroyed her kingdom with the castle.
Oh, okay, sure. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah,
So they're like, because of this, and then Bowser's like, no, take me instead. Let them go.
yeah.
You think he knew that Junior was gonna come get him?
No, that's why it's awesome
Oh,
because
that's good.
Bowser was actually good. He was repenting, and then you see all the other
Yeah,
bees like what mining ore. What were they? I don't even know. They were like chained up, dude.
it's that
Prisoners.
typical like when somebody gets locked up, like that trope.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're chained by the
The one
leg.
bee had like the wheat out of his mouth. I love that.
He's gonna go find him a honey.
And then yeah, Bowser Jr. ends up saving him there, but we'll get back to that. We do.
Oh, we almost got Peaches again.
Yeah, we almost got Peaches for a second. That was fun. I'm glad we didn't though. Just a little. Here's a reminder of Peaches.
Yeah, I didn't really love Peaches in the first movie, but
It was overdone. People really ran
it's
with it.
cute.
It's cute. Yeah.
It's cute enough. I own the single on vinyl, but
Why?
it like came with the game soundtrack or something, or the movie soundtrack. Don't worry about it.
We also had Peach and Toad in Gateway Galaxy. This was like just a visual feast of like little references of like the
Oh yeah,
Piantas and the woodling
I think they're called
creatures,
Whittles.
the Whittles, Guillermos.
The
What else was there?
um, we saw Ukiki,
Yeah,
but
Okiki. Well,
that
Okiki
wasn't like
steals Toad's backpack, and that's how they chase him into the casino, but really into they have the minus world reference where they walk into the brick wall, which is fantastic. I love that.
it's so good.
But also it's like Neo Bowser City, which is really sick. So I love seeing that. And
I like
then
how they turned Gateway into like an actual like gateway, because in the game it's your first galaxy. It's so basic,
yeah, yeah.
but here it's like the
It's like a
central
it's like a
point where
port.
everybody comes
Yeah.
from. It's where Star Fox comes in. It's where probably Samus.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm not saying she was there, but I'm not saying she couldn't be there. Like I feel like the next movie won't be Galaxy, obviously, unless they go Galaxy 2. It won't be
That'd be
Galaxy
crazy.
centric, but
They get
I
a
think
Galaxy
Gateway
2
Galaxy
movie.
will somehow return.
Yeah, I could see in a Star Fox movie we get the Gateway Galaxy and then that teases like Kirby or Samus for sure. Probably Samus, but they're gonna make Samus a Rosalina Peach sister. She's the third sister. She's blonde.
Oh no.
She's gonna have the power of sister love or whatever, like in freaking Frozen.
Oh my
Um,
god. Well, that could be the Daisy.
yeah,
Daisy might be like a cousin, I think. But I
yeah,
mean,
I don't know. I
I'll
feel
save
like
that for I'll save that for when we get into the library.
I wonder. I do love in the casino they're playing Jump Up Superstar. That feels so fitting for
That's
like a
cute.
casino where they're just like they're gambling their lives away.
The jazz
Um,
rendition.
yeah, Wart, Birdo, Mauser, Crab Guy.
What is the crab guy's name?
I have no idea.
I keep wanting to say Cloth, and that's the Pokemon.
I think in terms of pacing, this is maybe my least favorite scene in the movie. It felt like, look, it's Wart. Look, it's Birdo. Look, we have Mauser in this movie, and then it doesn't matter.
It worked on me.
Yeah, like it's cute, but then like and then Wart is like contacting Bowser Jr. and then he's just never mentioned again. Like it just this whole thing felt
Yeah.
very like we need to give Toad and Peach a scene. So here we're gonna give him a scene here for some reason, and then it's Birdo and Wart, and then Birdo doesn't have a single speaking line. Wart's great. Like I'm happy that Wart
Yeah.
is in the movie. Like I just wish they maybe did a little bit more with him. Not that I was expecting much more because it's Wart, but I feel like
What
it was a little underdeveloped overall.
I that was a big look and see moment for me, just with
Yeah.
like all the visual stuff going on. Like I really did enjoy Wart constantly blowing bubbles every time he spoke, and especially like when he gets that first look at Peach, he's like holding the big bubble up to her face, like because that's
Yeah.
just Wart's been in one game. That's what he does.
They kill him with the turnip. Very good.
The killing with the turnip, it's just like it's. I like that stuff. Again, the movie probably not the greatest. References perfect for me. Love it.
All the ninjas. I'm so
Five
dude.
stars in my heart.
Shout out to Nintendo for making Ninja like the main Mario villain randomly in the past couple of years. Like I feel like he's in everything now. I love that.
Oh yeah, because it was like that whole ninja thing in Mario Maker.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. And Mario Maker 2. And
Ninja and
then
Mario Party. Ninja.
yeah,
Yeah, I like Ninja.
is my Jamboree main. You got Penguin Toad here. Once again, just throwing in basically every power up possible that they could do.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it worked. He got lucky that he's holding those power ups with him. No, that was from the slot machine. The other power up was the mushroom for Peach.
Oh yeah, because Peach gets big and picks up Wart. I don't
I was
rewatching the
kind of
first
hoping
movie a
Peach
couple
could.
of days ago. I don't love the super mushroom and just it's wrong to me because to me like base Mario that's like standard and then he should get smaller if he's hit. But I guess the way they
Yeah,
actually they show it, it's like he's actually huge, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
it's the only way they can make it work in the movie. I think without it being like Mario, just this perpetually
But
small
yeah,
guy when he's just an adult like
but I
human.
want like Mario RPG, like the remake Mario. You know, I'm gonna see that at some point.
Oh, that'd be fun. Like the little stubby.
Yeah, because even like when he got the mini mushroom, it was like the same proportions, just small. Um,
Mm.
Now
Oh yeah.
after this Gateway Galaxy scene, that's when we see the rest of Honey Hive. I do love when the Honey Queen calls the boss beetle thing a miserable bug for so that like caught me off guard for some reason. I was like, why is it miserable? Why are you that's mean, dude?
That got a laugh out of me in the theater because he was also like in his like mellow form or whatever. Like before he get like I think in the boss fight he gets like really angry and you have to like hit him and then he goes back to regular for a little bit. Then he gets angry again.
Yeah.
This miserable bug, and there were multiples of him.
Yeah, there were.
Maybe he was no. He's also a generic enemy. Maybe it wasn't a boss. Oh, who cares?
It's been a long time since I played Galaxy. I didn't replay them last year when they came out.
I did.
Yeah, no.
Shocker.
Shocker, yeah. Look
Why
behind
play a
Dan
new
right now in
game?
his camera. Look at all these warp bands or whatever, power up bands. Are you kidding me? They got the My Mario
The
blocks. Talking
oh, my
flower.
Mario blocks. The rattle.
Yeah, rattle. So after that, Bowser gets rescued by Junior. I believe this is where the puppet show happens, and this is maybe my favorite or second favorite scene in the entire movie. I think this is such great like character development and like just seeing their relationship, Bowser Jr.'s obsession with his father, Bowser realizing like, damn, not only did I kind of mess this kid up, I'm also a great father. Because he's like, oh, these are great ideals to put in him, even though they're not. Um,
Yeah, and it's also like Bowser Jr. telling him, he's like, "No, this is what you taught me." Because Bowser's like, "When did you learn all that?" He's like, "I got it from you." So that leans into him being
yeah, well,
a
because
great father.
I love that Bowser's just like, wait, I'm awesome for that. But I like deep down, like he
Yeah,
knows, like, wait a minute,
yeah.
maybe I shouldn't have done this.
And I don't think we really, I don't, we didn't talk about it before when Bowser's the whole reveal that Mario is fighting Bowser Jr. to Bowser. Because Bowser
Oh
didn't know
yeah,
any of that stuff happened in the throne room. So he's like, "Your son just tried to kill me." He's like, "No, my son doesn't want to see me." He's like, "Your son just did all that to try and see you."
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
I thought that was cute. Like, we kind of the thing I noticed with this movie is like everybody's sort of getting like their pairing. Like
Yes.
Mario has Luigi, Peach is gonna have Rosalina, Bowser's getting his son back. I guess Yoshi doesn't really need one, but Yoshi's like with the brothers.
Well, I mean, I could argue
And
you
like,
kind of get that with Yoshi and Toad a little bit on Dinosaur Planet.
I was thinking Yoshi and Toad, but then I was gonna pair up Toad with Fox,
Nah, dude.
mainly just because that's
Fox has the army of Lumas.
the army of Lumas goes hard, and we need to talk. We'll get to
Yeah,
that.
we'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, Bowser and Bowser Jr. I thought was like really good. I do
Yeah,
like in the baby Bowser Jr. puppet show. I mean, first of all, that scene like the puppets like look really good. I don't know why, but like that scene like really stood out to me visually. I was like, damn, like this kind of goes hard. You see
somebody
the
on Etsy is gonna be making those, and I'm gonna want them.
definitely. You see like the is it a rhino from Wonder as well? Little plushie on his bed.
It's called a Bull Rush, I think.
Bull Rush. That was cute. I
I
said
don't know
this to
what
you
they're
before we
called.
started recording, but it's weird to see like Wonder stuff already on the big screen. Because like the first movie,
Yeah,
it's like okay, here's all this lore from 30 years of Mario games. Now we're already seeing. I think you said there was like a reference to Showtime at one point in one of the
when
books.
Mario when they're first meeting Bowser Jr. and they're fighting and Mario grabs a book to like slam it in Bowser Jr.'s paintbrush, there's a feat from Princess Peach Showtime in the book.
Crazy. back on the
Did you even remember
spaceport.
they were called feats?
No, no, I did not. Back at the spaceport, Peach and Toad, they got their bag back. Whatever, power ups are all in there. They need to figure out, or I think Peach is like, we need to find a pilot to get to, is it Space Junk?
Yes,
And
I think
then
it was Space Junk.
we get Rob. I don't. This is the dangling keys in front of a baby moment for me. Of like, I can look at this critically, and the joke is just the sloth from Zootopia. That is the only joke here. Rob is slow, and I've never had a Rob. Does he turn slow in real life? I'm guessing that's the thing.
Rob turns so slow
Right.
to the point where I think the movie was probably faster.
Yeah, I mean that's it's fun. It's a that this feels, it feels like dangling keys a little bit,
It was so dangling keys,
and it just felt a
but
little redundant or repetitive of Zootopia. But
I'm okay with that
yeah,
because that was
I'm not
Nintendo's
gonna
way
say I
of doing
wasn't.
it.
I'm not gonna sit here and say I wasn't like happy watching it. You know?
Everything in the movie can be compared to something.
Yeah,
Like Wart was pretty much just Jabba the Hutt.
that's true. He was with his like little posse at the
Yeah.
casino.
It's-
We go up to the ships. We see the dolphin, SS Dolphin, come down. The Pikmin come out.
I knew that was the dolphin right away.
Yeah,
That was a good bit.
immediately. Oh, dude, I mean, the music in this movie is so good. Hearing the little Pikmin jingle. I would have maybe liked a little bit more from that little call. Like, I don't know. They could have maybe like had the Pikmin do anything. Maybe. It's
I
just,
would have liked Olimar to show up.
that would have gone crazy, you know.
Even
But
if he didn't speak, just like have him hop off the ship.
it makes me feel like the
And if he-
Pikmin are. I mean, there was an interview that came out this morning of Miyamoto being like, "Hey, my mission is to put Pikmin into everything that I can." Um, I wonder if that
he's right to do that.
I wonder if that like forbids them from ever getting their own project. I don't know how much there really is like juice there is to do a Pikmin movie or something. I don't know if that would do well. I actually
We
don't.
might just keep getting more short movies.
Yeah, or like a, was it is Peacock Universal? Maybe like a Peacock
Yes.
style thing that doesn't seem like that. I don't know. I miss like the era of Pixar shorts that would play before the new Pixar movie. We should get Pikmin shorts that play before these movies.
We could have had Close to You before the Mario Galaxy movie because that sets up baby Rosalina.
Of course. Crazy callback to the speculation for that. Close to You was weird. That was a weird thing they did.
I'm surprised like they did. I don't think it would have thought it was less weird if they like another one had come out by now, but it's been like 6 months.
Yeah, they like that team made that, and then as soon as as soon as it was finished with no other plans of what they're gonna do, Nintendo was like, we need to post this. It's like, why? It's so completely
Well,
random.
They said more shorts are coming, I think. Or
Yeah, they
something like
did.
that,
Well,
but
because they have the
nothing happened.
Nintendo pictures now. I mean, I'm sure they're cooking. But at the spaceport, this is where we get Fox, and I think this is maybe another, maybe you could say this is another dangling keys in front of a baby moment. The Fox's entire
Kinda.
inclusion in this movie. However, I'm not a huge Star Fox fan. I like the vibes of Star Fox. I think the cast is good. I think the music's great. I think all the games are not very good, having not played Adventures. So maybe I'll be a
Ooh.
huge Adventures fan. I don't know. But
I'm a new Star Fox fan. I loved it.
seeing Fox in this movie, chills, dude. Like, it was awesome. It's so cool. It's so cool. And they did him perfectly. Glenn Powell, Fox, that's the best
He's a
cast.
good Fox.
That is the best casting of any Nintendo thing yet, in my opinion. Like, it is so incredibly good. I think you can maybe argue he's a little too goofball. Maybe people want him to be a little bit cooler. But I think that's going to work really well when we do probably get a Star Fox movie where you're going to have Fox being kind of like your Star-Lord, frankly. And then you're going to have Falco being the more, the cool guy. That's likely what's going to happen. And you also have Peppy and
That's
Slippy
exactly
there.
what I was gonna say.
Dude, a Star Fox Guardians of the Galaxy movie is going to go crazy because that's what it's going to be if they do it. It's totally going to be Guardians in tone. But we get his backstory with an awesome anime sequence. It's so
It was so
good.
good.
It's so good. And I mean, they show Falco, they show Slippy and Peppy. And you see like the Star Fox 64 Peppy or Slippy in the
Slippy.
intercom.
Yeah.
Cinema.
That
Cinema.
it was just that literally was like a dangling keys moment, but I'll take it. And in the moment I was like, I'm glad they confirmed that in advance. But like after seeing the movie, I'm like, why? That would have been so much cooler
Right.
if they just hadn't said Fox was in the movie because like they kind of screwed up and they showed like his gun in that one.
How did that happen?
trailer.
Was that intentional? Do you think it had to be? It had to be, right?
Maybe, but it was also, like, on the edge of the frame to the point where I think if they had just started that clip, like, half a second later, you wouldn't have
Right,
seen
because
it.
when I saw it happen in real time in the movie, I was like, "Well, they could have just not done that." Like, it's not like it was
Yeah,
like if they wanted to show the scene, they had to show him. No, they could have easily cropped it or, like, gone a couple seconds ahead.
and they've done that before too, like, when Bowser Jr. meets Mario, when they first showed that, Yoshi's in that scene, but they kept cutting it before Yoshi was moved into frame, even though everybody knew Yoshi was
It
gonna be in
makes
the
me feel
movie.
like it was intentional and they were gonna build they, like, had this whole marketing thing planned already of revealing Fox beforehand. I voiced
They
my
shouldn't have.
I voiced my disdain for it on Twitter the day it happened, and a lot of people were saying to me like, "Well, no, this is good because it would have just been spoiled anyway." Here's what I'll say to that. First of all, they got this close to release. They got a week with it. They got it up to a week before release without it really leaking to the point where people knew it was going to happen.
Mhm,
Saying they should have revealed it is like saying Marvel should have shown that everybody dies in Infinity War, or saying that they should have shown Captain America holding Thor's hammer or something. These incredible moments in these movies that are there for these incredible cinematic experiences in the theater. There was one guy in my theater that even though I'm sure he knew, he was still like, "Yeah," when Fox showed up. I think that
mhm.
theater would have been erupting if it had not been known, and then especially seeing him become, like, an actual character, it just feels like a miss because ultimately, you're not selling more tickets because he's in the movie, and even then, they could do the thing that they did with, like, Marvel did with Thunderbolts, another comparison there of, like, have the movie come out. Yes, the people that are paying attention to leaks from the press previews and everything, they're gonna see this stuff, and then on Sunday after the opening weekend, after the rush, just then you put out the Fox poster, and then you get the
Yeah.
marketing anyway. It's just like revealing this was dumb. I think it was truly dumb. I would have known either way beforehand, I'm sure. Like I would have seen those spoilers or anything. But I think over like for the overall moviegoer, like it was a mistake to reveal this.
I think I would have had a I loved it, but I was the whole movie, I'm like, "Where the hell does Fox come into all this?"
Yeah.
And just the
Unfortunate.
way they reveal it where it's like he hears Peach and Toad talking about he's like, "Oh," he's like, "Why does a princess need a pilot?" or something like that, like and then they, like, pan over to him or whatever. I forget, I don't remember exactly how they
But
showed him,
he's working on
but
his
it's like
R Wing.
yeah, it's like but had I not known Fox was there when Peach and Toad are like, "We need a pilot," I would be like, "Well, who are they gonna get?" I would have never, ever
No,
guessed Star
you wouldn't
Fox.
just think, "Oh, they're gonna put Star Fox in here." And then now we are learning through these interviews that it wasn't even Miyamoto that did it. It was Illumination.
Yeah.
It was Chris Meledandri. He was like, "We're gonna put Star Fox in this." And then we find out that Glenn Powell had called before he even like any of this happened. He was like, I wanna play Fox McCloud." And it's just like, "Holy shit. Why did why did they
I'm glad it
reveal it?
happened.
Why did I'm
I
so
wish I
happy
didn't
he's in
know.
this movie. It's awesome. It's so awesome." But I generational fumble revealing it beforehand, I think.
Well, they had another character in there that I didn't know about until
It's so
the
small
movie,
though.
but
I mean, it's cool.
that one's much smaller, but I agree. But that also just solidified like all the Star Fox stuff happening, like really had me thinking we're really getting a new game.
Yeah, crazy.
There's no way they're doing all that. They're making such a big deal about
Well,
Fox just to be like, oh yeah, you want to play his game? It's from 10 years ago on a console you can't buy anymore.
and I will say, like, for me, as someone who my brain is constantly filled with what is Nintendo's lineup this year? What are they gonna do? And then we got those rumors of a
We
new Star
know.
Fox game. But as the moment they announced Fox, even before the rumors happened about a new game coming out this summer, the moment they announced Fox, I literally that day I made a video being like, "Are we getting a Star Fox game this year?" This movie's entire like everything about it became Star Fox in my mind,
Yeah.
which is maybe not the best. I don't know. I mean, it's him being in the movie certainly elevated my experience with it, but it is a Mario movie. I don't know. I can see some people being I can understand some people being upset that like the marketing is for this movie and the hype for this movie became Fox when it didn't really need to.
Yeah. Well, especially because it happened like 2 days before the 3
Exactly.
days,
It's
whatever.
like if they had revealed this in like I don't know January even, it's like okay, that's enough time to really like ramp up to the point where they there's no like Fox toys for this movie, but there probably should be
Yeah.
because he's in it
Yeah.
as
There will
like
be.
yeah because like to the thing like he kind of is the Donkey Kong a little bit, maybe a little less screen time, but he's the character that supports them and helps them through. It's great though.
Yeah.
I am happy with
I I
it.
was a big fan. I can't wait to see it again.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it again tomorrow. Now, so pretty much immediately after that, so we see Toad. He's like obsessed with Fox. He's like, "This is the coolest guy ever made." We get the
And Toad's
confirmation.
right to say that.
He is. He is. The boots. cool metal boots. They're not amputated feet as many have speculated for decades now. They are actually
I
boots.
kind of forgot about that.
Yeah. That's like an OG Did You Know gaming thing. And then immediately Mario shows up, which I felt that was another thing where for me where I was like, that seems fast. I feel like there should have been a
Yeah.
scene in between Peach meeting Fox and then Mario just showing up.
Wasn't there that like I'm starting to feel like there was something in between meeting Fox. I mean, it might have just been like a little like Bowser
Oh
Jr. kind of thing.
there's the scene with them at the Rob, so we get Mario and Luigi and them at the Rob, so that happens.
Right.
There,
Hmm.
maybe
Maybe
maybe that is where the baby Bowser Jr. puppet show happens. Maybe that's
it might be there.
it. Still felt
Yeah,
fast.
because that's when I think it is there because I think that's when Bowser Jr. shows Bowser's the space junk planet or whatever, like the whole
Mm.
Bowser world before, and then the next time we see them is when they're like in the clown car. I don't know. It's hard to tell when the movie is like living in my brain and not anywhere else.
It was painful when Mario shows up. He goes in for a handshake.
Oh,
Oof, oof. Secondhand embarrassment. Watching that.
that was bad, especially as Luigi and Yoshi had been like egging him on the whole
Yeah, yeah.
time.
Well, and that's another, like I love how in the games we don't get like dialogue really, and it's always just like, oh, Mario and Luigi, like there's kind of like a little crush thing, but like it's not like really established. And this they had to, they have to establish it, and they're actually building that up. And Peach obviously is interested, so I don't know. It's just a cute little
It
kids romance, but like I don't know, I like it. It's good. It's well done.
it hurt more. Well, Peach was interested from the start in that first
Yeah,
movie.
yeah,
She sees him. She's like, who is this hottie? But it hurts more when Peach like stops and she looks at him. She goes, a handshake. I'm like, oh.
yeah, yeah. Like she's immediately like, "Are you kidding me?"
It's like it is such kids movie romance,
Yeah,
but
but it's good. It's good. I mean, it's more than we get in the games.
yeah,
They immediately take off in the R wing. We're hearing all sorts
Fox's
of
baby.
we're hearing all sorts of Star Fox music. It's cinema. I mean, it's so good. That's like the main thing I'm excited about. Like rewatching it is just like really listening to all the music again. But
It's so good. It's already online. You can go.
yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah, the
I
whole
haven't seen it. I just know the album's out.
the whole movie's out online if you look in the right places.
That's disgusting. Send me a link so I know where to avoid.
But yeah, we get the R wing. Fox is obsessed with his R wing. I think that's a great like character trait that like that's not in the games, right? He's not like obsessed with his baby R wing. I don't think.
He's I don't know if see this is tough because I played Zero like 2 years ago. I played 64 like 2 days ago. I don't know if Fox is as like wisecracking as he was in the movies,
Yeah,
but I feel like him being obsessed with the ship is made for the movie.
I like that. I like that. Once again, parallel to Guardians with the Star Lord loving his ship and like this is my ship. I'm the captain of this ship. I'm
They get Chris
sure
Pratt to play him.
they're gonna they're gonna get Chris Pratt to play Fox in the Star Fox movie. Glenn Powell, you can have Falco or something. We get the
They'll take it.
UFO. Or will they go to Space Junk Galaxy? We get the UFO fight. R wing just tearing up, going through.
The music, oh, so
Yeah,
good.
the music is really good here. And then we get Bowser Jr. and Bowser saying like, "Hey, I kind of like them. Maybe don't kill them," which I really love. Once again, just showing like even after he's back, he's free. He doesn't need to be nice to Mario and Luigi. He's like, "Hey, don't kill my friends. They're my friends." And then Bowser Jr. is like, "Okay, I won't kill them." And then he uses the super scope and turns them into babies. There was also he has like his tools. There were some other things on there. What was one there? There was there were
NES
yeah, I was
zappers,
gonna
I
say
think,
there was
on there.
NES zappers. There was a couple other random like Nintendo things, I think, on there.
I didn't see it, but somebody said Flood was in there.
Oh yes, Flood. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of.
Okay.
Flood. He has Flood from Sunshine, which is fantastic. A lot of Sunshine in this movie. I guess that's just because Bowser Jr. is such a big deal in that game, but
Mario had the Shine Sprite shirt in his closet in the beginning of
it
the movie.
makes you wonder. It makes you wonder. Could we see a
It makes you
scenario?
what?
It makes you wonder though, like could we go from like Mario Bros movie to Galaxy movie to like a Sunshine movie or something? That'd be pretty cool. And that's where they introduced the
Maybe.
Inklings.
Oh, brother. Yeah, the Inklings are vacationing in a place that'll kill them.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's the summer vibes, man. But yeah, he uses the super scope, they turn into babies. This feels like very much like an illumination-ism. I don't know what the word for that would be. It's just like we got babies. There gotta be some babies at some point because they showed the babies. They were babies in the first movie in the like, little flashback.
The baby shenanigans.
But this is much more excessive. where we see not just
These
Mario and
the
Luigi baby, we also later get Toad and the dinosaur.
this was more Yoshi's Island baby than the first movie because they were in the diapers. In the first
Right.
movie, they're in the little overalls.
Yeah, oh, true, 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 true.
So this was like a little Yoshi's Island, I
Well,
think,
and that's what
segment to
I
have them on the back.
right, I was gonna say I like that. So I was thinking after I saw it, I was like, wait, Mario didn't ride Yoshi at all. But he did in the Yoshi's Island
He did
segment.
twice. He also did when they're running from the falling castle in the honey hive.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yoshi picks them up, and then, I mean, toward the end of the movie, I think Luigi rides him, and he does a little flutter jump. But
okay. I'll have to pay closer attention this time. I was too distracted. I was scrolling TikTok the entire movie.
headphones on, I get it.
Headphones on. I'm kidding. Um, there were some really good moments here, and this is where I disagree with some people saying the pacing of the movie is like too breakneck. Certainly, valid criticisms in some areas. I think when they're at one Cascade planet, galaxy, kingdom, whatever it is in this recontextualized Cascade Kingdom, um, you get some good stuff with Fox, like being really, really sad about his like flux capacitor or whatever being broken on his R wing, and I really like the scene with Mario and Luigi not being frustrated, or sorry, Mario and Peach not being frustrated, and they're like kicking dirt. That's really good. It's
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 cute.
it's cute. It's like it's little moments like that where you see all these critics saying there's no time for character growth, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I think there's more in this movie than the first one.
Yeah, I thought the growth was really good. Like them, especially Bowser, though. I think Bowser and Junior were my
Yeah,
favorite
yeah,
dynamic.
for sure, absolutely. Yoshi shenanigans, uh, dinosaur, baby dino, baby toad. I know you're a big baby toad head.
I love Toad. Toad, like this was my movie because I love Toad. I love Bowser Jr. I like Fox now, but like
I loved
this was my
when
movie.
Luigi gets on the R Wings radio and he does like the he like grabs his face and he starts doing like a like a trucker voice or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was really
He's
good.
like Big Green or something,
Yeah,
whatever his
big
name is.
big green here on the radio. You know, we crash landed here. I don't even know
And
exactly
then
what
we
he says, but
and then we cut to the Lumas staying up past their bedtime on a sugar crash.
yeah, dude. And I think it's the green Luma. He's like, "See, this is what happens when you stay up past your bedtime."
The Lumas are cute.
The Lumas are really good in this movie. There's a ton of little scenes we didn't specifically get. Like even like in the beginning where they're all going. It's Rosalina's like it's bedtime, and the one comes up and she's like, "Did you forget to wash your face?" And he's like, "No," and he's like completely he's like rolling around in the mud.
They're like
Um,
it's the little kid, but it like never got annoying. Like
right,
group
but
of kid like
I said that in the spoiler.
they're all like, I want to hear the Donkey Kong story. And they're all going Donkey Kong,
Yeah, yeah,
Donkey
yeah.
Kong.
I said that
Like
in
that's how
this.
I felt. Where's Donkey
I
Kong?
said that in the spoiler free review of like, I could understand this being annoying if you don't like little guys, but I'm a little guy
Yeah.
enjoyer. I like a cute little guy with a binky, and then the Lumas scratch that itch. You know, it's very cute, very fun. What happens after that? Well, okay, so yeah, Luigi gets on the radio. They immediately they hear that, and the observatory just shows up. By the way, earlier in the movie, seeing the observatory when they like first did that like camera fly through shot of it,
So
the
good.
nostalgia, dude. Like I don't even love Galaxy like that. It's one of my lesser 3D Mario's, but like hearing the themes and like just seeing it all in a theater experience, it's like damn.
You should replay it
Then
because that's how
Nintendo
I
made
felt.
it.
I replayed these Switch versions that just came out, and suddenly I was always like I like Sunshine more. I think I like this more than Sunshine.
Yeah, I would say I would still put them above. I mean, Sunshine's maybe my least favorite,
The
but
movie answered my biggest question from the games, which is how do they actually steer the observatory?
yeah, there's just like a command console
There's
thing.
there's a cockpit.
Yeah,
There's it's like literally. I always wondered. I'm just like Rosalina just seems to just kind of fly through space, but how?
yeah. But
I need
the
logic in my Mario games.
the observatory shows up. They rescue everybody. I guess the R wing is just MIA for now. I mean, we see it again later, but they get on the what the hell's it called? Cosmic Observatory,
The Comet Observatory.
Comet Observatory. Sorry.
Is it?
Um,
Now I'm confused.
not yeah, dude. I'm like confusing myself. Something like
Close
that.
enough. It's in space.
Close enough. And that's where we learn about Peach's backstory. She goes on there and she gets the book. Don't really know how
So,
Rosalina is Rosalina like omnipotent or something? Like, does she just know that the Toads were gonna like raise her and make her a princess?
so I was wondering about that too, and the more I started, so I went into this movie, I was like, God, please don't let them be related. And then like once they like basically confirmed that in the movie, like before officially happening, I was like, I'm okay with this. I think Rosalina's thing is that like she watches over the cosmos. So I don't think it's unrealistic to know that like she sent Peach away and she knew exactly where she was going and had some way of like checking up on her. Like that's how she writes the stories. Like she's like, oh, Peach is this beautiful princess. Like Rosalina knows that's her sister, but Peach didn't know. So I think it's just ties into her just being all knowing.
Major plot point for me to be forgetting right now. Why did Rosalina have to send her away? Who was coming?
Bad guys.
Was that really it?
It was some like the evil people wanted our power. I don't know if they ever said who it
Yeah,
was.
that's questionable for sure.
I mean, you have to assume it's well, Bowser Jr. would still be a baby.
I don't think he would have been born
And
yet, bro.
and Bowser, yeah, exactly. And it's like Bowser
And
wouldn't have
I don't
been.
think Bowser was going for a literal baby either, so we'll never
Well, Rosalina's
know.
older.
We'll
It,
never know.
it's
We'll never
it's
know.
probably just like some general evil. It's probably like Phantasma or something. I'm kidding.
It's actually Fawful. Fawful was there.
They could do that, and that would go crazy on Reddit. But
That would
they,
that would.
I kind of like leaned into. I'm okay with them being related, and this was a good moment to where, like I said, going into the movie, I was like, I really don't want that to be. But Peach's backstory just kind of being like born from the stars, and so is Rosalina. I think it's a good enough answer for my Mario game.
Yeah.
My
I
personal like thought, I kind of like tied into Yoshi's Island DS, where all of the main characters are like the star children or something like that.
mm,
Like just give that to Rosalina this time and Peach, and it's like good enough. I don't need answers.
I'm totally fine with them being related. That makes sense. It's kind of always made
Mhm.
sense realistically. Um,
I never liked it till yesterday.
yeah, you didn't like it
in the game,
until Nintendo was like,
in the
"It's okay for you
games,
to like
maybe I
it."
don't want it. For
Right,
the
and
movie,
like
I think it's fine. In the games,
I
but
kind of don't really think they'll do it in the games. Like I don't think they'll ever reference it really. Maybe.
if they're gonna be related, the like if anybody's gonna be related in the games, can be Peach and Daisy. I think,
Mm.
or maybe not. I don't know. I don't care honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's
think
just like
this is going to be like in terms of like the hardcore Mario fan, this is going to be like the major point of contention with this movie. I think people are going to be arguing about this for years, dude. Or being related.
I I
I think it's
I
fine.
think it's fine.
Yeah,
It's like
I'm
cool.
okay with it. It's yeah, sure, whatever, man. I don't really like. I'm not that much of a Mario lore purist, and like if they want to retcon it and keep it like this just for the movies, this gives a nice backstory to Peach, wrap up her thing, gives Rosalina more relevance to the cast, so that it's like important that she's there in the future. Like it's fine.
I don't know if I said it before we started recording or if like now, but I think her being related to Peach is good because it gives her that balance. Like Mario has Luigi, Peach now has Rosalina.
Yeah,
Like they have that sibling energy. Even though I don't think for the movie canon, what am I talking about? The movie canon,
the NCU.
like I don't think Rosalina's gonna stick around in the Mushroom Kingdom or anything. I just like
No, and
she'll
like
live on her
realistically,
observatory.
she'll get like one scene in the next movie. You know, there'll be like one thing she'll show up for like a scene.
I'll have a better answer for that when I see Sonic 4 and I understand what they're doing with Shadow.
Yeah, sure.
And then because I think that's the role she'll serve. Like very important in this movie, kind of takes a backseat in the next one, but is still in it. But again, we don't know anything about Sonic 4, so I have no idea.
Did you get there? There was a trailer for that. I was like, dude, yeah. So for me, there was like it was just like the CGI trailer of like all the heads and like it's all been leading up to this, and it's like Sonic 4. I forgot that had come out because
Yeah.
when I saw Sonic on the screen, I was like, they're already marketing this. I guess it makes sense to put this
It's out
trailer
in a
out
year.
now.
It's less than a
Well,
year
dude, well,
now.
because in the moment I thought it was Christmas 2027. I didn't realize it was March. That's
Crazy.
wild,
We got
bro. That's already
Sonic 4, and
God,
then 2 months later, we got Zelda.
dude. They're pumping those movies out. It's crazy how fast those Sonic
I think
movies are
this next one
releasing.
is like mostly animated. Anyway, back to
Yeah, it'll be mostly animated. This is not a
for
Sonic
my
movie.
this was the never. This was
Never.
the quickest movie theater I had ever gone to that wasn't like a special event because they played the trailer for Minions and Monsters and then immediately went into Mario. Like
Interesting.
I got one trailer.
Dude, the kids in my theater were dying at that Minions trailer. They want the Minions so bad.
I'm
Now,
surprised Illumination's doing two movies so close back to back.
they need to stop doing Minions movies and get on the Mario grind more. Annual Mario movie, please. Now,
I'd almost grow to hate them. I think if we got them every year.
after we can talk about it at the end. I think we're gonna start getting annual Nintendo movies. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, they basically said as much in their ambassador thing. After the backstory, my favorite scene in the entire movie happens. It's not like a big scene. It's just like a cute scene with the Lumas. We get Team Star Fox with the Lumas wearing the jacket.
The
Incredible.
jacket is
It's
so
it's
cute. The
so
little
it's
Lumas.
so it's so good, dude. I love that so much. It's just a quick thing. There's like the little Star Fox jingle that plays. That made me so happy. That was my favorite moment in the movie, I think. Just
Yeah.
seeing Star Fox integrated so much into Galaxy cinema, frankly.
I'm a big fan. It really has me hoping that this Star Fox is leading to a game, a movie, just anything.
I need a Luma figure that comes with the jacket.
The jacket goes hard.
The jacket they had that shit on.
I they did. They were like, and they're all like crammed into the little cockpit, and they're like,
Yeah,
yeah.
really good. Love that.
He
Um,
doesn't get back onto an R-wing until the post credit, right? Or the
right,
mid
yeah. Well,
credit.
because
It's
they
already
they
been.
just left the R wing on Cascade Kingdom, Galaxy,
Oh right,
whatever it
because it
is.
didn't work.
Right. After that, I think right after that is when we just see them get to the Bowser planet. We see them going on the Comet Observatory, just crushing through all of the airships and everything. They infiltrate that. They hop off. They kind of split up. We get what is it? It's
It's
Mar.
basically World Bowser from 3D World.
Yeah, it is all the well because in the little like puppet thing, and they mentioned like a roller coaster. So Bowser Jr. as a kid,
Yeah,
he's gonna want all these amusement park rides. So we get
yeah.
we see the scene of Bowser returning to his minions, and they're all like, "Yippee, Bowser's back!" Even though
We love you, Bowser.
Clearly Bowser kind of sucks, and Bowser Jr. is like way more powerful, but whatever. Mario and
We
Peach
love him.
split up to go find Rosalina. Luigi and Yoshi do their own thing, and then eventually they find like the illegal contraband of power ups, which was fun. I like that. And then Toad and Fox are just kind of gone for a little bit. This is
They're gone till like the end of the movie. They don't come back.
yeah.
I mean, I guess they were like leading off the armies,
I think
but
it would have been good, and maybe there was, and I'm just like complete misremembering. In the final fight scene with the dragon, maybe there could have been a scene of like Fox shooting down or something at it, or just something to like tie them back in the final fight. But I don't. There
yeah,
wasn't, right? I don't think there was
no.
anything.
Mario solos the dragon.
Yeah, little weird.
Didn't even have to pull the needles or anything.
Yeah. We do get the Mario and Peach Mario Maker segment, which this is what I was saying earlier, like the gamification of the movie. I think this is like so much better than the training montage in the first one.
Yeah,
You see the it's Bowser OS and Bowser Jr. is just making a Mario Maker level. And I love that like it's literally like when you play Mario Maker and people are just spamming, okay, here's a bunch of thwomps. It's just like
yeah.
how can we properly represent Mario Maker in a movie? And I think they did that perfectly. I thought that was really fun. Also just in
I don't know
general,
if it.
like seeing all of the like sprite segments. That always makes me happy, seeing the sprites.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was like a direct reference, but Bowser Jr. does tell him it's time to meet your maker.
Oh, did he say that?
He does say
Oh
that,
my
and then he
goodness.
puts down the big fire bar, and
Well, and there's
it's just so good. I like when they make it to the end and it plays the little victory jingle, and then
yeah.
Bowser and Bowser Jr. just kind of staring at the screen like, what the hell
Oh,
just
they're
happened?
like they're like actually like
Yeah,
flabbergasted that just happened. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Mario Maker in this because it happens at the end with when they rebuild the castle, but also in the closet at the beginning in their Mushroom Kingdom house. There's a Mario Maker helmet in the
oh
closet.
yeah,
So
that closet's pretty cool.
Mario Maker 3 coming.
Just give me, if we can get like Mario Maker. Now we're on a completely different discussion. We can get Mario Maker with mouse controls,
Okay, here's the thing.
where I can just instantly test my level. That's like my biggest, and bring back the grid, get rid of the stupid wheels.
I
Perfect game.
was not on board with like Mario Maker 3 until I played the Mario Wonder Switch 2 edition because all of those challenges, dude, they just feel like Mario Maker conditions.
Yes.
It feels like work was already put in. They're like, well, we could just sell this for Mario Wonder, and then we can also like make Mario Maker 3. I think it'll be a full sequel. But
Yes.
yeah, that's gonna go hard in like a year, I think.
They should do it this year, to wrap up the 40th.
Dude, can you imagine if that's like a secret holiday game? Hold up, wait a minute.
Put it out in September, like the first. I'm sure when's the
Mm,
13th. That's probably a Friday. It's
Mario.
not. The 11th. The 11th is a Friday. That's when we're. Oh, that'll be the 10-year,
Well, we do.
11-year
It's Thursdays.
anniversary.
It's Thursdays.
Oh, right. So the 10th.
Regardless, Mario Maker 3 this holiday. Lock it in, fellas. It's happening. You heard it here first.
I want that. It's not happening.
Oh, we also get
um,
the classic bridge scene from Mario 1-4.
Knew that was coming as soon as Bowser started throwing axes at him. I'm like,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
going on a
yeah.
bridge.
What I wasn't expecting was just for the rest of the movie, he's just dry Bowser, dude. And it's
They
kinda
killed
I
him.
kinda don't like it. Like, I like it, but, like, I don't know. There's something about the way he looks as dry Bowser I was not.
I thought he looked I'm not gonna say scary, but,
No,
like
but, like, he looked wrong, but, like, in a
menacing.
good
I don't
way.
know, I
Like,
liked it.
he looked, like, off, but, like, in a good way. Like, I was actually like, "Oh, man."
They did the little Terminator thing where his hand sticks out of the lava, like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I the fact that he actually, like, fell into the lava, like, I wasn't so sure they were gonna go the dry Bowser route. As soon as they showed him, like, actually falling, I'm like, "Okay, there's no way he's dying right there. They're gonna bring him back."
I like
And Junior was, like,
Dude, well,
distraught.
no,
I'm like,
I
"Oh
was gonna
my
say I
god."
like okay, so Mario and Peach kill Bowser. They
They
think
do.
they killed this man, and then Junior comes out and he's just like sobbing, losing his mind, and Mario's just kind of standing there like, "What have I done?"
Well,
Like, I think
I liked
he's
it.
like, "Damn, that was a little rough. Maybe this was overkill."
Yeah, because Junior comes, like, rushing out the front door, and, like, you think Mario and Lu you think he's gonna, like, keep fighting them. Junior just, like, runs right
Yeah,
past
he
them, and he
doesn't
goes to
care.
look in the
He's like,
lava. He's
"Bro,
like,
you killed
"Where
my
is my
dad."
father?"
Yeah.
That's
So
like
that's
that's what I'm saying, like, that was my favorite as somebody who's always loved Bowser Jr., that was, like, my favorite
I mean,
relationship.
this is
I thought the performance was really good too. I thought he went from, I'm not trying to say, like, evil, but, like, menacing in a way to, like, just a bratty kid, like, especially at the end where he's like, "Dad, help me."
yeah.
And he's like crying in the mouth of the dragon, and then just gets swallowed. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself.
And I thought Benny Safdie actually was, like, great.
It was really good.
When I saw the trailer the first time with his voice, I was like, "Oh, I hate that," but I think he did a great job, and I think this is, like, easily the best Bowser Jr. Bowser we've seen. Because I mean, really, the only other option is
Yeah.
Sunshine, which is barely anything. Um,
Even then, I know a lot of people had an issue with his voice too because they thought Bowser Jr.'s like 4 years old. He's always been like 12, 13.
yeah,
He's always been like a
he's
tween
like a
little
teenager kind of vibe.
he's a bratty kid. Like
Now
that's it. I love him.
after that,
One of my favorites.
Dry Bowser, uh, very scary. Mario like sends Peach to go save Rosalina, and he cuts off the lever, which is kind of
Love that.
stupid. But
I loved it.
sure, yeah, I mean, he's
But
sacrificing
I was
himself.
also thinking he's one of my thoughts through this. I know it's just because it's the movie. When he's like looking through like the grate and he's telling Peach, is like, go save her. My brain was like going to like, Mario, you can fit through that grate if you
Yeah,
wanted to. That
you could
hole is
just go.
huge. I'm like, you can go with her.
But like
That's just so that they didn't cover her face.
when he's cornered and Dry Bowser and Wonder Bowser Jr. like kind of come up on him, like that's like actually like kind of scary, bro. They're gonna kill him,
Yeah.
which is
I,
fun.
I wish they would. Like,
Mario, the death of Mario in the second movie. But that
kill off the main
then
character.
they start fighting. Luigi and Yoshi show up with the power ups they got from the illegal truck or whatever. Uh,
Drill mushroom.
we get the
More
drill,
wonder representation.
yeah, drill, Cloud, Blimp, Yoshi. Fine. I like the drill when like, you see Mario just kind of going up and down and going crazy. Probably the best action sequence in the movie in terms of like I guess like on ground. I would say the
Yeah.
R Wing section's better, but yeah, good use of power ups. I like that. And then Luigi gets his hands on Bowser Jr.'s
Paintbrush.
brush. This was like the one major thing that wasn't really spoiled for me, but also it's like one of the only things they didn't show is Luigi does draw Mr. Game and Watch, which
That was so good.
was fantastic. And I don't know if you caught it in their house earlier in the movie. You do see the Game and Watch Octopus game like framed on their wall.
Oh,
And I did
interesting.
notice that, and I was like, Game and Watch, interesting. And then we see Game and Watch show up, and I was hoping when he does the judge move from Smash, I was hoping the number 9 was gonna pop up and it would do like the electricity.
Oh my god, so was I.
I was hoping for that. I was a little disappointed that didn't happen, but seeing Game and Watch in this movie, like that is Smash
He
Bros.
used,
movie,
like, his
man.
up smash
We
or
basically
something.
got it. We basically got the Smash Bros. Movie with this.
That whole scene, I was just like a little worried. Not worried. I was just like, oh, is he gonna do anything? Because like he starts there, he stands still, and then he starts moving, and the sound effects start playing. I'm like, I love this guy.
Yeah, dude.
That
Awesome.
was a total surprise. I was not expecting that at all. I don't know what I thought he was gonna draw, but it was not
Well,
Mr. Game and
I
Watch.
love that Mario's like, dude, what the heck? And Luigi's like, I'm not good at drawing. So it's Game and Watch. But also,
That
like in the context of the universe, knowing that they have Game and Watch stuff hung up in their room, like that means he like knows what Game and Watch is, and he knows like, okay, I can draw a little stick figure man. That's fine.
It's also interesting when you remember that Mario has a toy of an R-wing in his room.
Not anymore, right? It wasn't in this movie.
No, I wasn't really looking this time, but
I wonder if like I mean it's obviously not a thing. They would have had a line about it, so that's just a retcon. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
It was just a reference. It's cute in the first movie.
He's gonna meet the ice climbers in the next movie, and suddenly, like, he's not gonna have an NES anymore. Just take it away.
Yeah, dude, there's so much ice climber stuff in these movies. Like posters and stuff. It's weird. No Punch Out this time.
Meanwhile, there's one ice. Well, Yoshi was in the pizzeria.
Oh, true. Yeah, and we see Spike. We see Spike in there.
Spike,
Foreman
Donkey
Spike.
Kong, somebody else was there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, the dog. The dog was there from the first movie.
Oh, the dog, yeah, and the lady. That was good.
Oh yeah. Well, Yoshi eats the dog and makes him an egg. Fun. We do get the. So I guess at some point, yeah, the Junior gets the brush back and he paints the ruined Kingdom Dragon from Odyssey.
That's cool.
Maybe there's a lot of Odyssey in this movie, Dan. Maybe this is the Odyssey movie. Kind of. Now that I'm thinking, the final boss of the movie is an Odyssey character, villain, boss.
I mean, we can just pretend the worlds of Odyssey are different galaxies, and there you go. I mean, we don't really have to pretend because Cascade's like its own planet.
Right. That's. I mean, they basically just mix them to the point that they almost like there's not enough material now to do a Mario Odyssey movie, which is kind of crazy.
Which we kind of don't need that. We got the wedding in the first movie.
Yeah.
We got
But like, well,
all this
what I'm
other
saying
stuff.
is like they could have used that. They wasted that. The only thing that's left now really probably is Sunshine in terms of the 3D games. I feel like
Yeah, I feel like the naming it the Galaxy movie was more just like a marketing thing.
it's the biggest
And
one.
just
It's
kind of
yeah, like sales or ticket sales potential wise, and also connecting it to Fox, which was clearly the plan from the beginning. Like it makes sense why they did it.
yeah, if you make your story about going from different worlds, different planets, you can pretty much do whatever you want. So they kind of gave him like an open canvas.
Yeah, but
I thought it worked out pretty well. Like everything kind of made sense. I was a little taken aback by Peach and Toad using the little warp stars or warp star. What are they called? Launch stars.
oh yeah,
But like I was kind of just surprised that they were like taking it from launch star to launch star, going to every like individually going through the planets rather than just like a straight shot. Like why couldn't Mario just do that?
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
you know what? I guess they didn't have it. The Luma turned
yeah, I was
into
gonna say
it.
he didn't have the
Yeah.
Luma for
Yeah.
that. Mario does use the Red Star. Is that what it's called? Red Star? Somebody will let us
I think
know.
it's called the Red Star.
From Galaxy. So that at least we get like one
That-
like
that was
that's
good.
that is the iconic Mario Galaxy power up. So he uses that to take down the dragon. But then
I
at,
said it before.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was like that was like my favorite one of my favorite lines from Bowser Jr. when he's just totally helpless in the mouth of the dragon and he's looking at Bowser. He's just like, "Dad, come help me."
Yeah, he's like
Before
completely
like
like
instantly getting swallowed.
yeah.
It's just so cool to see him like in this different position from like I'm gonna kidnap the princess, I'm gonna do all this stuff, we're gonna destroy the world, to just oh crap, I'm screwed.
Right. And then this is like our final Bowser moment really for the movie. Like
Yeah,
he's not worried about Mario. He's just like, please help my boy. And then Mario saves
Yeah.
Junior and like that it's not about getting Princess Peach or taking down the Mario brothers. It's about just their bond as a family. And he's like, okay, I want to make sure we don't die. So Mario saves them. During this, Peach is like trying to connect with Rosalina. She realizes she has the power to break her through the glass with her cosmic ability, whatever, because they're related, I
I
guess.
laughed.
Sure.
I laughed at this because she's like, Rosalina, you have to try or something. I'm like, what do you think she's
Yeah,
doing? She's dying in there.
I laughed at that too. It's like, what do you mean she has to try, bro? She's all of her energy is being sucked out.
I get it. I get
He's just kind of
maybe
dumb.
Rosalina wasn't thinking in that moment, like, oh, let me put my hand. I knew that's how they were gonna solve it as soon as they showed that in that first scene.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was really funny when she's like, you have to try. Like, oh, sorry, okay, my bad.
But
I thought Brie Larson was a great Rosalina.
yeah, I mean, I wish there was more of her for sure. That's maybe
Yeah, for what we saw.
yeah, but she was great, really good. Everything's resolved. Mario meets Rosalina. Like
We
you
have
said,
our found family.
like you said, just basically pairing up so that Peach has a sibling, like Mario does.
Which is nice. And Peach isn't alone. She's not looking up at the stars by herself on her birthday.
Right. Once again, stressing the point. No idea what these reviewers are talking about. I don't understand. Like, what movie did you watch?
I think it just comes down to reviewers not really being gamers. Or even the ones because the ones that went a little easier on the movie.
Yeah.
The ones who are looking at this as like a strictly kids movie are like, this is just an hour and a half of nonsense, which they're right, but
Like
I had fun.
I'm not gonna sit here and say like this is a masterpiece or anything. I'm not gonna sit here and say it has the most in-depth story, but like the Bowser Jr. and Bowser stuff, and then the Peach and Rosalina relationship, like I think that's more than we've gotten in any Mario game for sure. So like
Yeah.
I don't go to my Mario movie expecting I don't know, some like super serious plot. It is
I
a
just
kids
wanted
movie.
references.
Yeah, references with like enough of a story, and maybe the pacing's a little too fast at parts. Like I said, I don't love the casino and just like, hey, look at Wart, but
Yeah.
I think it does. I think overall it does a much better job than the first movie. Personally, I do love the Lumas. So they all come down. They reunite with Rosalina. They're like, "Mom, mom."
They're starstruck.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Oh my god, we because their whole thing is they've heard these stories of Mario their entire lives, so like they're really happy to see Mario and stuff. And they're
Yeah.
like, "We want to see the castle," and then it pans to Mario and Luigi, and they're just like, "Uh, it's
That part
gonna
got
be
me
an
because I
issue."
had also forgotten about the castle.
Right,
It's like,
right,
all
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. So then it cuts to them at where the castle should be, like they're on the bridge, and it's just
Just looking at
it's
the
just like
pit.
a pit, yeah, a void, and they're all like shocked, and Luigi starts like staring. He's like, the castle, it died,
It
and they're
died.
all just kind of looking at him. That was a really funny moment. I thought that was really funny. Toad says, "What is you talking about?" Which you missed. You'll have to go back and
I can't believe I missed that.
yeah.
I've been joking about that for months.
We then get the Mario Maker rebuilding moment. So another Mario Maker thing, dude. Honestly, I'm gonna have to talk about Mario Maker 3 in a video this week. I think, like low key. Um,
Is it a fun reference or is it just that they ran out of budget? I'm kidding.
I was thinking
Well,
that
they had to make
I was kind of thinking that when they were like they do this whole montage of them rebuilding the castle, and like this part works great. I love seeing that as a fan of the games, but like it was a little right. It's like, did you run out of budget? Did you run out of time here? A little bit, maybe.
yeah, I mean, they clearly ran out of time. The movie ends like right there.
It is over fast at that point. Cause yeah,
Yeah, he flies up. I knew it was going to end, but then when the credits popped up, I was like, oh,
yeah, cause yeah, he takes the feather, he puts on the cape from Mario World, he flies to the top of the castle. Yoshi on top of the castle, fun Mario 64 reference again. And then yeah, you wrote down credits jump scare because it just
yeah,
ends,
because
dude. It's over.
it's like he puts the flag on top. He like zooms out a little bit. You see like the whole kingdom, whatever, and then or like you see the castle and then credits. I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
I wasn't upset or disappointed by it. I was having fun. I didn't want it
I
to be
didn't want it
over.
to end. Yeah, I do wish these movies were like 20 minutes longer. You know, give it some more
Yeah,
breathing room. But
it's gonna be like another 3 years before we get another one anyway.
yeah, we got Zelda next year. That'll basically be the same thing. You know, it's gonna. Can you imagine the reaction if the Zelda movie has like the same pacing? People are gonna lose their minds. Zelda
I don't
movie's
think
just a
it's gonna have
reference fest.
pacing. Zelda movie's gonna have its own issues. I'm getting more worried about it, but
We should be seeing
that's
that
a different
soon. It's
video.
already filmed. It should be done filming. I think.
They're wrapping up. It's April now. They're wrapping up this month.
Huge. Yeah, so we'll see a trailer probably this summer. I bet for that from Sony. Although I
Yeah,
don't know, it took
maybe
a
like November.
yeah. I was gonna, well, yeah, maybe not that soon because they waited until like last week to show off Spider-Man, which comes out in like 3 months. So maybe not. Sony going to the beat of their own
We'll
drum,
get
I
another
guess.
tease. We'll get
Yeah,
a This is Miyamoto.
this is Miyamoto. This is what Impa looks like in the Zelda movie. Maybe some more
Mr.
casting.
Blackman. Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, maybe like a Ganondorf casting. Anyway, there was more Mario movie that happened. Dan, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
We
Uh,
get the puppet show in the credits.
yeah. So the credits are fun and puppet show and that. So there's a mid credit scene and a post credit scene. The mid credit scene shows Fox fixing up his R wing. Rosalina is able to fix it for him. Great cinema, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go back home now." So well, because what the whole thing was, he was like separated from his team and he couldn't fix a ship. Right, he was stuck at the spaceport. So now he gets to
Yeah,
go back to his team. Do you think it's gonna happen? Do you think we get a Star Fox movie?
I mean, part of me wonders how much money did they spend on Glenn Powell? Are they going to spend a lot on him
The fact that
just
it's
to
Glenn
just to
Powell.
have a couple minutes?
So here's something interesting about Glenn Powell. Nintendo fans would not know this. Um, I believe no, what was it? Maybe I'm getting it mixed up. There was something about I think he was like gonna be, he was like they wanted him for Jurassic World as the guy with the glasses. He's in Wicked. I think he was gonna be that role. And he didn't, and I believe it's that Glenn Powell didn't want to do that because he doesn't want to be in a movie where he's not like the main role. Like he wants to like lead the franchise.
Oh,
So that I maybe I'm making that up. Maybe that's like that might be like a fake Reddit post. But if that is true,
it's interesting.
that to me says that he was signed on for more than just this movie. Um, so we'll see. I think
Maybe we'll get like a TV show.
nah, man, we can't be doing this. It's not 2020 anymore. We're not doing the
A pe-
we're not doing the
the
Peacock.
Peacock original.
We're not doing the Peacock originals. It has to be a movie. It'll probably be several years before we would see that. Like I was talking to Olivia last night. Like actually, I'll probably be like 31, which is disgusting to think about. That's like 5 years. So
I don't want to hear it.
not
You keep that to yourself.
not happy about that, but it probably would be like 2030 after we get this game and maybe something else. Really build it up over time. But Star Fox movie, really want to see that. We also see Bowser in jail with Lumily returning from the first movie, just absolutely
They're
psychotic.
afraid of him.
Yeah, and then they're so afraid of Lumily. Girl, I think Lumily's a girl actually, not him.
I think she is.
Yeah, so huge. But yeah, they're just in jail. Still dry Bowser at the end of the movie. I guess at the very beginning of the next one, we're gonna get a scene of Kamek restoring him, like breaking them out of prison and then restoring him. I'm sure he's not gonna stay dry Bowser. He also wasn't even put together. It was just his head and like a pile of bones behind him. But
Throw him into like a pot, like New Super Mario Bros.
I love Lumily like threatening them and Bowser just like, get behind me, boy. He's like trying to protect him. It's like Lumily is like this like super scary character. That was
Well,
fun.
that's what it is. Like I thought they would have played. I guess the Lumas we saw were babies, but like Luma's whole thing is that they want to die.
Yeah.
Like they want to turn into planets.
Yeah, that's really the only one that they did
That's
that with. Lumily. I think that's fine. That's cute.
kind of weird to have the babies talking about that.
And then we get the post-credit scene, which I'm a Daisy hater. I won't deny that. I don't like Daisy. I respect it. Maybe I was hoping for more of a setup for like more Fox stuff or something. But even if it was like Wario, I feel like that would have been a more impactful tease. But at the same time, I looked at the first movie and it's like, dude, that movie's post credit scene was Yoshi, like a Yoshi egg. Like that's so lame.
That's like the worst post credit
Right.
scene like ever.
So this is better than that. I got to give it that. We see Daisy. We don't hear Daisy. We don't know who's playing her. She punches. She's at Gateway Galaxy and she punches Ukiki. Cool. We're getting
That's it.
Daisy.
I was waiting for you to say more, and then I realized there is no more.
There is nothing. Yeah, I mean, I think the next movie kind of has to keep, like, I mean, I don't know. We got a lot of Mario stuff in this, but a lot of it was Star Fox. I think the next movie we should see Daisy and Wario and Waluigi. I think we should just get all three of them in the next movie.
I mean, my hot take is that Mario fans will have you. They'll have you convinced that Wario and Waluigi are more interesting than they are.
Absolutely. But
I feel like
they are important, and like at this point, I don't think they're gonna make another movie where Bowser is the villain. Maybe down the line
they
or something.
might.
Maybe down the line.
I feel like he's always going to be some sort of
Yeah, like
big
I don't
bad
know, like
villain.
yeah, kind of, but like I don't know, kind of a protagonist, like good guy sometimes.
If Daisy's the focus of the next movie, I could maybe see Tatanga, but then it's just like he'd probably just be another wart.
Yeah, that'd be a wart.
And Tatanga's from space, like that. Like this would have been the movie to do it. We might actually get Galaxy 2.
I think we get Wario as the villain, Wario and Waluigi with Daisy.
That's gonna be so funny for them to explain in the movies. Like, yeah, Mario, your bad guy is this guy who's you, but with a W.
Yeah, that's
In the games, you
interesting.
don't question it. In the games, you don't question it, but in the movies, Mario is like a real guy.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, they have to like be like, okay, so, and I mean, well, I guess like in universe, we know that like the Mario Bros are famous now. There was a total of like a Mario plush and everything. So I wonder if they're gonna use it
He
as
said
like,
something that got a big laugh in my theater. I don't remember what the Toad said.
well, he's like he like doesn't agree with Mario's plan. Contrary, he's like contrary to what you're seeing, I don't agree with you. You're wrong
Yeah,
or something. Um,
that got a big laugh.
what was I gonna say though? It was something about Wario. I don't know. It's gonna happen. We're getting Wario, Waluigi. Maybe not Waluigi.
Yeah,
I think that'd be a good villain though. Oh, I was gonna say it might be like if you watch Smiling Friends, there's that Smiling Friends episode with like the frowning friends or whatever.
yeah.
Maybe
That's a
it's
crazy
built up.
comparison.
Well, maybe it's built up to the point that like okay, Mario Bros are like famous at this point, and then Mario and Waluigi are just like we hate these guys, and we're just gonna like pretend to be them, but also try to
They
rain on the
break
parade.
pipes instead of repairing
Yeah,
them.
no, actually, like that it might be as simple as that. We've been talking for almost an hour and a half.
I was gonna say Illumination. If you're watching this, I have experience writing. I can.
I mean, we have some good ideas. We can do this. Overall thoughts though, I really enjoyed it. It's not a perfect movie. No one's trying to argue it is. I don't think anybody's trying to argue this is a masterpiece. if you
Well,
are, well, maybe some people, if you are even like a slight Mario fan, but then especially if you have any love for Pikmin or Game and Watch or Star Fox, especially, like, there's no way you can watch this movie and not smile. Like, it's just a
yeah,
fun time. It's a celebration of not just Mario, but also Nintendo. And I thought it was great. I had a great time. And
yeah.
I definitely think it's better than the first movie. I think people are crazy saying this is worse. I don't I don't know, man. Having just rewatched that movie, it's like, that movie's
I don't know if we talked about it
okay,
yet.
but
The soundtrack was very good.
yeah, I mean, I'm not, like I said earlier, I'm not a huge Galaxy, like, diehard. It's, like, on the lower tier of 3D Marios for me. But, like, hearing, like, the storybook theme when she's telling the Lumas a story, like, a little bit of water welling up in the eyes, dude. It's like, damn, this is
Oh,
this is awesome. Like, just hearing these themes, like, damn, it's great.
that was the movie. The soundtrack was for sickos like me. Like
Yeah.
I was saying before, I'm like, when the music changes to the Super Mario Bros. 2 final boss theme when she's
Oh,
beating a
yeah.
board, I'm like, that's how I know I'm in too deep.
Yeah, no,
I'm like
the
this.
music was fantastic.
Mhm. The Star Fox renditions,
Cinema. I can't wait to see it
man.
again and, like, really just, like, listen to all that stuff. I'm bad with
My
game music.
headphones
Like,
on.
I don't, like, I don't have, like, I couldn't name the Star Fox song that played. I assume it's just, like, Star Fox main theme. I have no idea, but, like, I know it, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm not as good about that stuff as a lot of other people, but yeah, the music was fantastic. Just hearing it all orchestrated and, like, hearing the Star Fox themes, like, intertwined with the Mario stuff was really good.
Yeah.
Any closing thoughts, Dan?
Not really. No, I had a great time with the movie. Everything you already said.
This video is almost as long as the movie. I
That's
we did
that's
go
great, and we kind of went through it
we
like
did go scene
scene
by
by
scene.
scene. So
Yeah. You don't even need
so
to
you
watch
could
the
just
movie
like pull
now.
this up with the movie and then just hear it.
Yeah, play this movie play this while you're watching the movie in the theater, like real-time discussion.
So you're saying that like you don't have to watch the movie. I'm hoping anybody who clicks on a spoiler discussion will have already seen the movie.
I would hope so. One this in depth. Well, that is
I personally wouldn't click it.
that is going to do it for this spoiler discussion. Thank you all so much for watching. You can check out Dan's channel at Dampar. I will link it at the top of the description down below. He posts
That's
a
me.
lot of Mario content. He posts My Mario
Wow.
tutorials and guides.
My Mario
Yeah,
tutorial. All right.
how to play My
You're not wrong,
Mario.
unfortunately.
He did a video on the Bob
You can
on
watch me
Blast
get
update.
absolutely destroyed in Pokemon Champions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So your great Elden Ring gameplay from last year. So definitely check out
Yeah,
Dan's
people are
channel.
mean. Thank you. Thank you.
I will probably end up doing something else for this movie over the coming days when I see it again and really think about, like, the specifically the Star Fox stuff, because I can, like, feel it, dude. I'm not a huge Star Fox fan, but what if I became one? You know, like, in the coming months, if we get
You,
if we get that new game and it's a banger, dude, like, Star Fox, it's gonna shoot up. It's gonna shoot up in my list of, like, Nintendo IP. I think.
you should be because it already has for me this
Well,
past weekend.
so I've played the original game before. I've played 64. I played Assault last year, and I played a little bit of Zero, which is most of the franchise. Um, so
Yeah,
I replayed Star Fox SNES the other day. This time doing all three routes. I'd never done that before. I've only ever done level 1, I guess.
rough.
That game's rough, man. Like, not even in a way of like, oh, it's an old game, but I don't think if I played that in like '93, I would have had fun. To be honest,
I mean, you might have because you didn't know any better.
I don't know, man. It's rough.
It's tough to say, but no, I mean, I'd like to try more. I played 064 in the original now.
64. I mean, I've always been like, oh, 64 is kind of overrated, but like, it's good. Um,
Yeah,
and then
I think I liked it more than Zero, but
I would hope so. I mean, that
crazy.
you're saying that like it's like
Well,
a hot
Zero's
take.
not bad. Zero's not. Okay, well, that's a different.
Yeah, this is a whole different video. That's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. Gonna end it now. Also, Abram in our chat going crazy, so I gotta mute this because it's here. Those sounds are popping up. Goodbye, everybody. Farewell. You're supposed to say goodbye, Dan.
Bye.